For story number 2. This is the creepy haunting story. A year back, my dad was gone for a week for a work trip, and it was just Chloe and I at the house. I went to bed pretty early this night because I was trying to get back on a good sleep schedule. I remember making dinner pretty early, and then I got in bed around 9, probably fell asleep around 10. So, in the house, my bedroom is upstairs, and Chloe always wants to sleep at the front door, probably so she can keep watch. She never wants to sleep upstairs. I think that's the reason, because she's always wanting to sleep next to me, but she wants to keep watch on the front and back doors. I wake up to loud barking at around 1:30 in the morning. For one, I'm a very heavy sleeper, and two, if I'm woken up, I'm angry and confused and just very out of it. I just want to go back to sleep. So I was just angry for the fact that I was not going to be able to go back to sleep. I was actually surprised that I had woken up because my door is closed and it's really hard to hear barking downstairs. But this was like aggressive, angry barking. There's only very few times I've heard this bark from her, and it's always been for something really bad. That means somebody's at the door. It's usually the bark, as if somebody's at the front door. And so I'm like kind of confused, but I'm trying to wake up. I must have drifted off back to sleep for a little bit because I woke up again. She's still barking. I checked my phone and it's 1:50 a.m. She was still barking, this same aggressive bark. I'm so annoyed. I go check out the front windows of the house, look around, see nothing, go to the back windows of my room, look around, see nothing. I'm assuming there's a cat, something roaming around, and she's just seeing that. If you're downstairs, you can hear the footsteps of me walking pretty loudly. And so I start walking towards my bedroom door to go tell her to hush. This is the scary part. So she's getting her squeaky toy. My door is on the handle, and I hear this awful squeal. It sounded as if she was being choked. I'm telling you, it was the worst sound I've ever heard in my entire life. I never want to hear that sound come from her again. So scary that my heart started racing, and I grabbed my phone and immediately called my mom. I don't know why I didn't call the police first, but I called my mom. I'm sorry. Thank the Lord she answers at almost 2 in the morning. And I pretty much tell her everything that's happened and the horrible noise that she just made. And she's like, "You have to go down there." Deep down, I knew I had to go down there. I gathered myself. I'm the only one home. I have to go down there. I have to make sure no one's in my house, and I have to make sure she's okay. I slowly open the door. I'm terrified. Slowly open the door, and she's standing at the bottom of the stairs staring at me. That's how I knew she was not barking at the front door. So something was happening in the vicinity downstairs. So here are the stairs. She's standing right here. Here's the back door. I open the door, I can see the back door. It's just straight down. I can see everything. The most eerie thing about the story is that I hear crickets. That's the first thing I hear, crickets. And I'm thinking, why are they so loud? I don't remember hearing crickets this loud. I don't know. I'm creeping down the stairs, not to make any noise, just in case someone's in the house. I'm trying to plan everything out in my head. I'm thinking I'm gonna get killed. I'm thinking, okay, someone's right behind this counter in the kitchen, and they're gonna stab me as I get down, or there's someone over there hunched down. Like, I'm picturing all these things in my head. So I'm creeping down the stairs, being really quiet just in case. Chloe tries to block me from going down the stairs. This dog has never been aggressive towards me at all. She starts running up to me where I'm downstairs, where I'm walking downstairs, and she's biting my hands as I'm walking, and I'm like, what? She would never ever bite me. Okay. I get to the last step. The back door's open. The back door's cracked open, probably almost halfway, a fourth of the way open. I couldn't breathe, especially being alone in that moment. And if you know me, I'm going to lock every single door. I'm probably going to check 3 times, especially if I'm alone. I probably checked this door 5 times before I went to bed. I knew for a fact the front was locked and the back door was locked. Since doing social media, I've had issues with threats and people trying to come to my house, people threatening it. So people just trying to find out where I lived. So I really thought this was it for me. I thought it was one of those cases. Either someone planned this and found me, or it's just a creep. I know it was someone at the door. I go to just grab the door handle to close it. I'm honestly not thinking clearly, and Chloe runs at me, biting my hand that's about to grab the handle. She's not allowing me to go out the back door. So what happened? I'm sprinting out the front door. I have to go around the stairs, around the corner to get to the front. And I'm like ducking and doing all this like an obstacle course just in case someone is around the corner trying to take me out. I'm out the front door. I'm running down my neighborhood. I call my mom. Actually, I don't even remember if I ended the call with my mom or not. I don't know if she was still on the line, but talking to her, it's honestly all such a blur. I'm walking around the other side of my neighborhood. She's calling the police and I'm staying on the phone. I don't know. It's a blur. Two young lady officers show up and they search the house, search everything. I kind of explain the situation. My mom is on her way over to my house at this point. It's like a 30-minute drive for her. One of the police officers, she said, "Hey, I have a German Shepherd at home." And she's like, "I just want to let you know, there was definitely someone in here." And I'm like, "Thank you for telling me that." No, but actually, like, my mom and I kind of made this assumption and tried to like put together pieces of the story. We figured the first 30 minutes she was barking, they were probably already in the house and they were walking around. She's probably following them, barking aggressively, or they had been trying to get in the door for the first 30 minutes. And it seemed after I was walking upstairs and they may have heard my footsteps because it's pretty loud. Baby? My camera keeps dying, but I'm almost done. So we assumed maybe they heard my footsteps. That's when they heard me and they decided to walk upstairs and maybe she wouldn't let them. She won't even let my parents go into my room, so that makes the most sense. I truly think she saved my life that night. I don't know what that was, but it definitely was not good. The main thing in common with both of these stories is that I told her to hush. Don't ever judge a German Shepherd's actions because they know things that we don't know. They have senses that we cannot sense. She can sense any situation, if it's a positive, it's a negative, is there bad feelings or thoughts surrounding it. Like, she knows every person I meet. I let her meet them. Like, I'm telling you, this dog knows. She never barks unless there's something wrong. These dogs know immediately when something's off. If they continue barking, even after you've told them it's okay to hush, then please listen to them.